Thomas Markle claimed Meghan, quote, never had a problem with her maiden name, quote, until she met Prince Harry. Now I have to say, I'm Meghan Sussex's dad. He says, unfortunately, Meghan, quote, has never been authentic. He says she has to think about everything. She's not spontaneous. Everything she says is pre-planned and rehearsed. It makes me laugh because I know all her looks and expressions. I know when she's faking it for the cameras. She's trying so hard to be perfect that she tenses up every time the camera is on her. The best cooks are funny. They mess up. They are human. She just wants to be perfect. It's sad because she's trying so hard to stay in the limelight. I mean, I think the call is coming from within the house, Thomas, about someone trying to stay in the limelight. Throwing your own daughter under the bus.
It's really, really sad.
It's so sad, and it gives me a lot of empathy for her. Of course, she would not want this guy in her life. She cannot trust him at all.
Right. Maybe she actually really doesn't like her old last name because it reminds her of this dude who will literally, sell her up the river at any given moment.
Right.
Well, C family, it's nice to have you today, and it's just so unfortunate that the people who are supposed to mentor us, support us, and have our back are actually the backstabbers. Can you imagine your own father doing the opposite? Instead of actually protecting you, he decides to be the villain in your life. Now don't just imagine, it's real. Thomas Markle, yes, you. How shameful of you to even be called a father. Let's dive headfirst into the messy, heartbreaking drama surrounding Thomas Markle, the estranged father of Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, and his relentless public attacks on his daughter, especially her Netflix cooking show, With Love, Meghan. It's a saga that's equal parts infuriating and tragic, and it really begs the question, what kind of father goes out of his way to trash his own kid in the media, calling her a fake and tearing down her hard work? The answer, frankly, is a pretty lousy one. Meghan Sussex, as she now proudly identifies, embracing the family name she shares with her husband, Prince Harry, and their children, Archie and Lilibet, has been building a beautiful life, yet her dad can't seem to stop throwing shade. Let's unpack Thomas's toxic behavior, call out his nonsense, and celebrate Meghan for the incredible, resilient woman she is, all while keeping it real and supportive. First, let's set the stage. Meghan Sussex is a former actress, a philanthropist, a devoted mum, and now a lifestyle guru with her 8-episode Netflix series With Love, Meghan, which premiered in January 2025. The show is a warm, inviting glimpse into her world. Filmed at a stunning California estate where she cooks, gardens, and hosts friends and celebrity chefs like Mindy Kaling and Roy Choi. It's not just about recipes, though her dishes like peach and burrata salad or homemade pasta have fans buzzing. It's about creating moments of connection. Meghan shares personal touches, like tending to her beehive with her daughter Lilibet, or teaching her son Archie to make lemonade. Fans have flooded Instagram with love, recreating her recipes and sharing how the show's inspired them to slow down and really save a life. One fan posted, "I made it Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex's menu from With Love, Meghan on Netflix, and my family was obsessed. It's like she's in the kitchen with you." The show's already been renewed for a second season, proof of its success and Meghan's knack for connecting with people through her passion for food and hospitality. Cue Thomas Markle, ready to rain on her parade from his new home in the Philippines. Thomas, an 80-year-old former Hollywood lighting director who worked on shows like Married with Children, has been estranged from Meghan since around her 2018 wedding to Prince Harry. Their falling out is a messy tale involving Thomas staging paparazzi photos before the wedding, leaking a private letter Meghan sent him to the press, and generally refusing to stay out of the tabloids. Since then, he's made a career out of slamming his daughter in interviews, and his latest target is With Love, Meghan. In a series of March 2025 interviews, especially with the Daily Mail, Thomas didn't hold back, calling the show inauthentic and accusing Meghan of faking it for the cameras. He said, "Unfortunately, Meghan has never been authentic. She has to think about everything. She's not spontaneous. Everything she says is pre-planned and rehearsed. It makes me laugh because I know all her looks and expressions. Ouch. This isn't just criticism. It's a personal attack from someone who's supposed to be her dad. He even admitted he hasn't watched the full series, just a ton of clips, which makes his hot takes even more ridiculous. If you're going to drag your daughter's work, at least do the homework." Let's pause and ask, what kind of father does this? Meghan's out here living her best life, raising 2 kids, launching her lifestyle brand as ever, and creating a show that's resonating with people worldwide. Meanwhile, Thomas is holed up in his new £500 a month flat in the Philippines, where he moved earlier this year, taking cheap shots at her. He's called her cooking style pretentious and out of touch, griping that she should focus on affordable food for normal people who can't spend $90 on fruit. Okay, Thomas, but did you miss the part where Meghan's show is about joy, connection, and sharing her passions? Her recipes aren't about flexing wealth. They're about inspiring creativity in the kitchen, whether you're using fancy ingredients or whatever's in your pantry. One episode features her making a simple vegetable soup with her kids, emphasizing how cooking can bring families together. Fans have praised this down-to-earth approach, with one tweeting, "Meghan's show makes me want to cook with my kids." It's so real and heartfelt. Thomas's complaints feel like he's grasping at straws, trying to undermine her success out of spite or jealousy. One of his biggest gripes is Meghan's choice to go by Meghan Sussex instead of Meghan Markle. In the show, she sweetly corrected Mindy Kaling, saying, "It's so funny you keep saying Meghan Markle. You know I'm Sussex now. You have kids and you go, 'No, I share my name with my children.' I didn't know how meaningful it would be to me, but it just means so much to go, 'This is our family name, our little family name.'" It's a touching moment that reflects her pride in her family with Harry, Archie and Lilibet. But Thomas took it as a personal affront, whining to the Daily Mail that his mother Doris would be spinning in her grave because Meghan's rejecting the Markle name. He even snarked, "Now I have to say, I am Meghan Sussex's dad." Seriously, Thomas. Meghan's not disowning her past, she's embracing her present and future. Her choice to use Sussex is about unity with her husband and kids, not a slap in the face to her dad. His reaction is petty and self-centered, turning a heartfelt decision into a personal attack. Thomas also went after Meghan's stories about her childhood, especially when she described herself as a latchkey kid who ate TV dinners. He scoffed, saying, "We occasionally ate TV dinners, which family doesn't? But I was working 2 jobs, so money was never an issue. We would eat out at least 3 times a week and order in the rest of the time." He's trying to paint Meghan as a liar, but all he's doing is nitpicking her memories to make her look dishonest. Meghan's not claiming she grew up starving. She's sharing relatable anecdotes to connect with her audience. Lots of people ate TV dinners as kids. It doesn't mean you were destitute. It's a universal experience she's tapping into, and fans have loved it, with one commenting on Instagram, "Meghan talking about TV dinners took me back to my childhood." She gets it. Thomas's insistence that she's faking her personality is just cruel. He even said, "I know when she's faking it for the cameras. She's trying so hard to be perfect that she tenses up every time the camera is on her." That's not a critique. That's a low blow from someone who hasn't spoken to her in years and clearly doesn't know who she is anymore. The hypocrisy is staggering. Thomas claims he wants a relationship with Meghan, yet he's out here selling stories to tabloids instead of, say, sending her a private letter or picking up the phone. He's admitted he might never watch the full show because it's, well, too painful. If it's so painful, why keep talking about it? Why not reach out quietly instead of airing dirty laundry in the Daily Mail? His actions scream attention seeker, not concerned father. Meghan's been through enough. Relentless media scrutiny, racist attacks, and even tensions with the royal family. Yet she keeps pushing forward. With love, Meghan is a testament to her resilience, a way of reclaiming her narrative and sharing her light with the world. The show's not perfect, but it's authentic to who she is, a woman who loves her family, her community, and creating beauty in everyday moments. Fans are eating it up, and not just for the recipes. Meghan's Instagram stories are filled with people sharing how her show has inspired them to cook, garden, or host friends with intention. One fan wrote, "Watching Meghan's show makes me want to throw a dinner party and just love on my people. She's so real." Another posted a photo of their attempt at her lemon olive oil cake, saying, "Thanks to Meghan Sussex for making me feel like a chef." The show's success isn't just about viewership, it's about the community it's building. Meghan's also using her platform to highlight causes she cares about, like food insecurity, by partnering with local chefs who work with underserved communities. It's the kind of impact Thomas can't touch, no matter how many interviews he gives. It's honestly tragic. Thomas could have been part of Meghan's life, maybe even a doting grandpa to Archie and Lilibet. Instead, he's chosen to be a bitter voice from afar, lobbing insults from thousands of miles away. He's even complained about not being invited to meet his grandchildren. But how can he expect an invite when he's constantly dragging their mum in the press? Meghan's moved on, building a life that's authentically hers, and Thomas's refusal to let her shine without tearing her down is just sad. He's called her fake. But the only thing fake here is his claim to care about her. A real dad would cheer her on, not try to dim her light. In the end, Meghan Sussex is thriving, and that's what counts. Her show's a hit, her brand's growing, and she's raising 2 beautiful kids with a husband who adores her. Thomas's words might hurt, but they can't undo her success or her spirit. What kind of father talks badly about his daughter? One who's lost sight of what family means. Meghan's not faking anything. She's living her truth, and we're all here for it. Keep cooking, keep shining, Meghan. The rest is just noise.